The stage is set, and the stakes have never been higher. The Miami Heat are facing the Chicago Bulls in the 2025 NBA Play-In Tournament, where one team will keep their playoff hopes alive, while the other will see their season come to an end. Tyler Herro is on fire, Bam Adebayo is dominating both ends of the floor, and the Bulls are fighting for their playoff lives with a ferocious second-half comeback. Don't miss a second of the action as we break down every key moment of this thrilling game. And be sure to hit that subscribe button to Basketball Insider USA for all the best NBA highlights and in-depth analysis. The game begins with an electrifying atmosphere as both teams understand the magnitude of this contest. Miami's tempo is set early. They are relentless, attacking the rim and moving the ball with precision. Right from the start, Tyler Herro takes control of the offense, finding space beyond the arc and knocking down his first three-pointer, sending a clear message that he's not going to let this opportunity slip away. Herro is on fire, moving swiftly off the ball, using screens to shake off defenders, and hitting shots from all over the court. Bam Adebayo is equally aggressive, not just on defense, where he's erasing shots at the rim, but also as a facilitator. His ability to pass out of double teams and find teammates in rhythm makes Miami's offense unpredictable. On one play, Adebayo fakes a drive, drawing the defense, and effortlessly dishes out a beautiful pass to Max Strus for an open three-pointer. The ball movement is fluid, and the Heat's offensive efficiency shines through early. On the other hand, the Chicago Bulls are struggling to find their footing. Zach LaVine, who's usually explosive, can't seem to get anything going against Miami's swarming defense. Jimmy Butler is all over him, contesting shots and forcing LaVine into tough pull-ups. As a result, the Bulls' offense starts to stagnate, and they have trouble executing in transition, their primary strength. With each missed shot, Miami pounces, pushing the ball and getting easy buckets in transition. The Heat take full advantage, closing out the quarter with an 11-point lead, and it's clear that they're in control of the game early on. The second quarter sees the Heat picking up where they left off, with Tyler Herro continuing his scoring barrage. Herro begins with a quick pull-up jumper off the dribble, then follows it up with another deep three-pointer from the corner. He is absolutely on fire. His quick release and ability to create separation with his speed and craftiness make him virtually unguardable. The Bulls, trying to weather the storm, turn to their bench for a spark. But despite a couple of strong drives from Kobe White, they can't get any consistent scoring. The Heat defense is simply too overwhelming. Bam Adebayo dominates the paint on both ends, grabbing rebounds, altering shots, and finding open teammates with pinpoint passes. On a beautiful fast break sequence, Adebayo grabs a rebound, races down the floor, and threads the needle to a cutting Herro, who finishes with a powerful dunk. As the quarter progresses, the Bulls' offense continues to sputter. They can't seem to get any open shots, and when they do, the shots aren't falling. Kevin Huerter hits a couple of three-pointers, trying to keep the Bulls within striking distance, but it feels like every time Chicago finds a little rhythm, Miami hits back with an even bigger play. By halftime, the Heat have built an impressive 20-point lead, and Tyler Herro's 24-point performance has the Bulls looking for answers. Coming out of halftime, the Bulls are determined not to let their season slip away without a fight. Chicago makes key adjustments, switching to a more aggressive defensive scheme and pushing the ball up the floor with more pace. The energy is palpable. Zach LaVine, who struggled in the first half, starts to find his rhythm. He knocks down a couple of quick jumpers and starts to attack the rim with force, drawing fouls and putting pressure on the Heat defense. The Bulls' defensive intensity also picks up. They start switching more aggressively, forcing the Heat into uncomfortable situations. Chicago's defense forces a few turnovers, and with the Heat getting a little sloppy with their passes, the Bulls take advantage. DeMar DeRozan, who has been quieter throughout the game, hits a mid-range jumper, followed by an assist to LaVine for a three-pointer that cuts Miami's lead to just 15 points. Chicago's crowd is buzzing with energy now, sensing that their team is starting to turn the tide. Josh Giddey, known for his savvy playmaking, begins orchestrating the offense with more precision. He sets up Goran Dragic for a corner three, and the Bulls' bench is on their feet, rallying behind their team's newfound momentum. But as the Bulls begin to make their run, Miami responds. Herro, still red-hot, answers with another deep three-pointer, and Bam Adebayo makes a key block on the defensive end. The Heat aren't backing down. The quarter ends with Chicago having made a small dent in the lead, but still facing an uphill battle. The Heat are up by 12 as the game heads into the final period. With the game on the line, Chicago enters the fourth quarter knowing that this is their final opportunity to make a move. They push hard, led by LaVine, who continues to attack the rim and get to the free throw line. The Bulls continue to press, cutting the deficit to 8 points midway through the quarter, and the tension in the arena is palpable. But Miami's experience shows. The Heat's defense tightens up even more, with Jimmy Butler taking charge. He locks in on LaVine, and with a key steal and a fast break layup, Butler extends the lead back to double digits. Adebayo's defense remains impenetrable, as he grabs a crucial rebound and dishes out an assist to Herro, who hits yet another contested three-pointer. Chicago's desperation grows as the clock ticks down. They try to force a few quick shots, but Miami's defense doesn't crack. When Dragic misses a three-pointer with just under 2 minutes left, it's clear the Bulls' playoff hopes are slipping away. Miami continues to control the pace, running down the clock with precise ball movement. The game ends with the Heat holding a 14-point lead, securing their spot in the NBA playoffs. Miami Heat advances to the playoffs, thanks to an all-around stellar performance, led by Tyler Herro's explosive first half and Bam Adebayo's dominant defense. The Bulls made a spirited comeback in the second half, but it wasn't enough to overcome Miami's offensive firepower and defensive intensity. Tyler Herro finished with 30 points, while Adebayo's all-around game, 15 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 blocks proved to be the difference. Stay tuned to Basketball Insider USA for more game highlights and expert analysis, and don't forget to subscribe to support the channel for more NBA action.